Hello gentle ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Hello gentle ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on how to achieve this basic face. Look at her without nails. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go. Okay, let's start. I blocked my eyebrows off camera because there is so many videos online to check how to do that, so if you want to see me do that, leave a comment. So we're gonna start with prepping the face. Since I shaved nicely, blocked the brows, let's go. I take the MAC Prep and Prime Fix, I cover my brows since they're blocked. I spray under, over, we let it chill for a second. And then I like to go with my trusty Kryolan 508, which is an orange. Once I find it, here it is. Kryolan 508. I also like to cover my tired spots a tiny bit over the brow and just tap it in like it's a beauty blender. Grab the mirror. And here we go. Then I like to take my baby powder. I like to set this with a baby powder. Just on a powder puff. Here we go. And then we dust it off quickly. And then I like to go with my foundation, which is a Kryolan TV. Then I like to go with my foundation, which is a Kryolan Stick in a color BT. As you can see, I leave my nose and the upper lip without foundation because I do that a bit later because I like to sweat and the foundation likes to move. So I like to do that in the last moment and set it immediately. So here we go, we blend it. And again, using my finger as the beauty blender because finger is the perfect and the cheapest blender. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna use a beauty blender. And I tap it in again. Don't forget your ears. Then I take my damn beauty blender and I blend everything into the skin now that we did it with a finger. And again, don't forget your ears. Fabulous. Now I like to go with my, once I find it, now I like to go with my contour color, which is a 12W, which is a really dark one. And I like to go just like this, hop, cut my chin, go like this to see where it actually needs to be cut. Voila. And that's it for now. And then I take a brush. Then I start blending from the edges up all the way into this receding hairline that we have, which we love, because what else can we do with it? And then we chisel this jaw. So I like to drag it all the way up, all the way behind the ear. Then I like to pop this, just drag it further so that visually you just get a thinner neck. And keep on blending it upwards. And then we go back with the beauty blender and we just blend the edges. You know, when you think you blended, you're not, so you just keep on blending Great, more or less blended. Now I like to go with my highlight, which is a TV white, also Kryolan paint stick, and I like to slap it this over the eyebrow and then drag around the nose, since we're still not there, under the eye, so kind of connect, and we blend. Now while we're more or less blended, I like to go back with my contour brush, just take some product on the brush, and then I like to pop it right on top / under the cheekbone. So I don't go, my real cheekbone would be right under here, and I don't drag it right under, but I kind of go on top, and with a stippling motion start blending it in. Go, we repeat that on the other side, repeat it on the other side. I like to have a look to see if it's more or less symmetrical, which is not, because our faces are what? Not symmetrical! Great, and then we go back with the Beauty Blender. We take the first side and we blend it in. So we blend the edges. Okay, so we are more or less blended, and then I like to go back with my foundation, and now we're gonna do the nose and the top of the lip, and this we're gonna do quite quickly before the foundation starts moving. Because I have smiley lines, I have to take some extra time. Blending into them, and then not move my face for a little bit and set it straight away. And while it's still wet, I go with my contour brush, just go under it and then right across and right across until like a 3/4 of a nose. And then with the Beauty Blender, with the side where we blended the white, just gonna blend the edges right straight down the nose. And then we start setting. There's a reason why they're calling it. There's a reason why they're calling it Beat Your Face. Done beating that face, I like to take the brush and then I like to stamp it all in so that we dust off the excess, but at the same time we blend it in. time to contour and highlight with a powder. So I take my MAC 159, it's all the numbers off. Anyway, and I like to dip into this palette which is done, and I like mix these three colors which you can see that are mostly gone. Mix it on a brush, tap the excess off, and I like to start with the chin and also the forehead. See? Don't worry, I know it looks insane now. And then I also like to contour my nose exactly with the same brush. Also very quickly we just go how we did with the cream. Take the brush and quickly just dust over the nose. And then make a V, trying to connect it all. Because we like to make some more dimension, I like to take like a deep brown. So now we're redefining that cheek. Then also with the same brown, I like to go right on top of the cheekbone and right around that contour that we did. And then I take even lighter powder, the one we set our face with, and I reinforce. And we also do a whole T-zone. We let it sit for a minute, and while it's sitting, I like to take this little brush and dip it into the white eyeshadow, and then drag it straight down the nose for like 2/3 of it, a little bit lower. And then we want our nose to be snatched also from the sides, so not just from the front when we look at somebody, but also, you know, maybe you wanna take a photo from the side, and you also want to have a little bit of a contour there. So with this flat brush, I just like to put it on top of my nose and just brush it like this. Nope, it went a bit too high. Just take the finger. See, we also have a contour from the side. Fabulous. And now we stamp in and brush off. I like to leave the line. Okay, time for the eyebrows. Okay, time for the eyebrows. I like to take the MAC Stubborn Brown, and as you can see I leave the front of my brows because I'm anyway gonna start drawing them there, so why cover them? So, and as we know, our faces are not symmetrical, so this is something I really don't enjoy doing, but hey, we can always fix it later. Okay, brows are done. Now we're gonna move on to the eye. And then the first thing, I like to drag this white that we did all the way and connect it just to highlight. Blend the edge. For that I like to take like a little round brush, a synthetic brush, and just dab. And then I like to take like a packing brush and dip into like a neutral brown just to kind of give the outline of the eye that we want to do. And I'm just going to do this basic face. So I like to pack it in. There goes the palette. I like to take this brown all the way to the middle of the eye. And blend the corners, the edges, the corners. Blend the corners, everybody! And then that same brown, we're just gonna add onto the wing. Gonna leave like a little halo here. Now we're gonna take like a fluffier, tinier brush, and we're gonna dip into like a darker brown. Not all the way dark, but darker. Then we're gonna take that brown and just dip it all the way into the socket at the front of the eye and at the back. And at the front of the eye and at the back of the eye. The front of the eye, back of the eye. So as you see, this is what we have. And then we blend. Now, because there's going to be some fallout, we're just going to put some powder, and we're now going to take even tinier brush and we're going to dip into like a dark brown. And we're going to go over the edges one more time. I said brown, it reads black. Okay, here we go. Now I go back into the first packing brush that we had. I pick up some more of that first neutral brown that we had and we just blend. Now we go in with the eyeliner. Just a normal black eyeliner. I like to use Essence Super Last Eyeliner Matte Black because it's cheap. I like to take a line of the eyeliner as close as I can to my eyelash, and then I like to look up and look sideways, and then when I open my eye there is a whole outline of where the eyeliner should go, and we're just gonna fill it in. Now when both boys are black, we go back into that darker brown and we still blend the edges, especially here where we flicked it out. Now I like to take a blending brush and just blend it all in. Now we're gonna go back to that synthetic brush that we had white foundation on it, and we're gonna cut the crease, which has already been cut for us. We're just gonna reinforce it. Look. And since we left the halo, we're just gonna continue bringing it back. Just stamp that white on top. So like it's continuing, like it's following the crease. It's just gonna continue out. Now with this brush, we just blend the edges, corners. Then we go back into that fluffy brush with that middle brown that we had, and we just blend again. And we go into that first brush, still no pickup of the extra product. Then I like to take a synthetic brush, coat it with a setting spray. Take like a shimmery gold. Like, and we pop that gold exactly where we popped the white, and then the other side of the brush is like pointy and small. We're also gonna coat that, and then we're gonna set the front of the eye, the hood. Then we dust the bake off and all this powder that was there for the fallout. And we take that first fluffy brush, the third one we had, not the first but the third, because we had first, second, third. So we go back into the third, coat it. What I like to do is go from the middle of the eye straight, and then take it towards the corner of the eye. Then we go back into the third brush. We're just gonna connect. Somebody didn't glue the eyebrows well. Now we go in with the blush. Just take the MAC red, what's the name of it? Frankly Scarlet Matte. I like to go from the outside towards the inside. I like to bring it all the way to my apples. And one more time we're just gonna chisel. Fabulous. And now we're gonna go in with the lashes. While the glue is drying, we're gonna pop the white eyeliner into the waterline, so straight line exactly. Like that. And we're also gonna outline the crease. Now we take mascara and we just pop mascara on top and bottom embers. And now we're coming to the most essential Evalyn's part, which would be the gap between the teeth. So where is it first of all? So I use the Kryolan Tooth Enamel in the color black. This is how it looks like. Actually, without this is how it looks like. It's very old, it's been used, honey, she's traveled the world. So, I clean my tooth with my finger. Yes, I washed my hands. I take it in, there's a brush, and then in one swipe I just go in the center between my two front teeth. So maybe now it will be the perfect time to tell you to subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell, leave a comment down below. So while this is happening, the lash should be more or less dry, and we're gonna pop it onto the eye. So we start from the corner of the eye and then we drag it all the way into the corner of my eye, and here she is. And we're good. And then I like to start from the center of the lip, making an X, painting the corner of the mouth, and down the bottom. From under, then I connect the sides. And then we connect the corner and the front. And now I like to take a lipstick, and this is Estee Lauder True Lipstick T23 Rich, baby, I don't know, and just pop it in the middle. Take that brush that had that white foundation on and just slap it right in the center. Fabulous. Time for a highlighter. So the same one we used here and here, we're gonna take onto the blending brush, and we're just gonna pop it on top of the cheek. We blend the bake, and we set it all off. So I'm gonna go put an outfit on, a wig on, and I will be right back. So this is it. This is my basic face. I hope you like it. Here's some modeling for you, because why not? Okay, no, oh, whatever. I really hope you... Woofa. I hope you enjoyed this basic face tutorial. Leave a comment down below if you want to see something else, like whatever. Thank you very much for following this. Thank you very much for following this tutorial. I hope you liked it. Leave thumbs up, down, something. Just leave. Bye!